Hello, Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Today you are with me, Teacher Najwa, and we are going to have a storytelling session. Alright, kids. So are you ready for our class today? Yes? No? I want you to sit properly, okay? Get all your stuff with you. And then I want you to focus, and focus to our lesson today. Alright, so are you ready? Yes? No? Come on, let's go! Okay, we are going to listen to a story today. What do you think we are going to listen today? Is it a adventurous story or a sad story? We don't know yet. Okay, but for now, I want you to have a look at this poster. What can you see from the poster? This is actually a poster for our storytelling today. The story title is "And That Was the Oddest of Things," written by Ericco. So from the poster, what can you see? Answer me. Yes, firstly we can see a boy, right? So there is a boy, and also what are there beside the boy? Yeah, we can see some animals there, right? So what animals are there? We have a giraffe, we have a penguin, we have a, what is that? Oh, an octopus, and also two primates on the top of the poster. How many primates are there? 1, 2. So we have 2 primates there. It is actually called as lemurs. Okay, 2 lemurs. So what do you think the story is about? Is it about a zoo? Or is it about animals who become a monster? Look at the boy's face. Look at his reaction. Does he look like he's happy? Or he is sad? Is he angry? Or does he look like he is confused? A little bit confused there. We don't know yet, right? But from his expression, maybe he is in a problem. So what do you think? Between the boy and the animals, what will be their relation? Is the boy visiting a zoo? Or is he lost in the jungle? Maybe? Okay, that is only our expectation for the story. You can think of your expectation and then we are going to listen to the story. Are you ready? Yes? Good. Okay, now let's start. The fridge door was open with food on the ground. A tiny blue penguin was looking around. He looked through the food and he tossed it aside. He opened each can and shook out the inside. "Excuse me," I said, but he seemed not to care. I shut the fridge door and he shot me a glare. "Jelly," he said as he held up some bread. With smooth peanut butter, he must just have spread. I think we ran out. The little blue penguin now wore a blue bow. jelly," he said as he waddled away. Without any jelly, why would he stay? I followed him through our squeaky back door. An igloo was there. That was not there before. He slid on his belly, inside, out of sight. But it wasn't the oddest thing I saw that night. I heard a loud ruckus and ran back to see a giant giraffe flipping to my TV. He munched on some chips and kept changing the channel. He wore a bathrobe that was made of red flannel. "Excuse me?" I yelled, but he turned up the sound, and most of the chips end up on the ground. He tossed up a few and he took a big bite. But it wasn't the oddest thing I saw that night. I heard a water splashing the bathroom upstairs and found a large octopus bathing in there. She had my green shower cap on. Just my luck. I saw she had taken my new rubber duck. I said, "Finish up." And she told me, "Alright." But it wasn't the oddest thing I saw that night. Back in my bedroom, a crash and a thud. Two lemurs were throwing around balls of mud. My room was a mess, and they both were to blame. I swear, I just cleaned it up. What a shame! There was mud on the dresser, the desk, and the light. But it wasn't the oddest thing I saw that night. Outside, I looked up, and I knew it's bizarre. But guess what flew by me? A bright shooting star! I wish for the penguin to get all his jelly. I wish the giraffe would stop using my telly. I wish that the octopus there in my tub would exit the bathroom and give it a scrub. I wish that my room would somehow become clean. I wish that this nonsense would all be a dream. Two lemurs both laughed. The giraffe had enough. The octopus gave me back all of my stuff. The blue penguin wandered right up to my feet. He carried a sandwich, most ready to eat. Then he flew off when he flapped both his wings. And that of it all was the oddest of things. So yeah, that's the end of the story. What is your opinion about the story? Is it interesting? Or is it boring for you? As for me, I think it is a very interesting story. You know why? This is because I never had an experience where animals invade my house, my rooms, my kitchen, and also taking away foods from my fridge. No. So, from the story, maybe it is not realistic. Maybe it is just a dream, but still, it is interesting. And when we look back at the poster, okay, from the story that we have listened just now, we can understand why does the boy look confused in the poster. This is because he experienced such a very weird situations. Yeah, where animals invade his house at night and suddenly they just disappeared like that, right? Okay, now let us proceed to interpret the story. So firstly, what characters do we have in the story? We have the boy, and then what else do we have? We have the first one. In the kitchen, we have penguin, and then we have a giraffe, also an octopus in the bathroom, and this is a new word for you, lemurs, right? I am very sure that we all have known penguin, giraffe, octopus, but for lemurs, I think this is a new vocabulary for you. Okay, it is a type of animals like raccoon, like any other primates, so it is called as lemurs. Okay, and that is the characters of the story, which is we can classify them as animals. Alright, next, let's look at where the story took place. It is in a house, right? It started from a let us rewind back from a kitchen. Yes, from the fridge in the kitchen. And then the boy went to the living room because there is the sofa, the TV there. And then he go up to his bedroom. Hey, no, bathroom first, right? So bathroom and also bedroom. So these are some examples of our house parts, okay? The parts that we have in the house. And then what else do we have? Yeah, we should also remind or get to know about the name of things and stuff in our house. Like in the kitchen, we have the fridge, we have the can of food, okay? In the living room, we have the telly. What is a telly? Telly is equal to a television. Say it is a short form for television, we call it as telly. And then what else do we have? In the bathroom, we have the rubber duck, we have the shower cap, and then we also have bathroom. I mean bathroom, okay? Worn by the giraffe. And what else do we have? In the bedroom, we have the dresser, we have the light, we have the desk, and yeah, any other stuff that you can see from the picture is there in the bedroom. Okay, so finish about the vocabulary that we have learned from this story. So next, we are moving to the next activity where we will provide you with the story and you have to complete the activity by the first one, okay? We will read the story together and then you have to fill in the blank with the correct word, okay? So as we know from the story, it is actually a rhyming story. So a rhyming story is where the story ends with a rhyme. Okay, let's look at the first line. The fridge door was open with food on the ground. A tiny blue penguin was looking. Try to have a look at the words that I have here and try to match the word that we have from the lines and also from the side boxes here. Which one will complete or match the blank for the first line? I will give you a time to think. Try to fix this line. Alright, so when you have finished the first two lines, you can continue with other lines, okay? The answers are all provided in the side boxes. You just need to choose and match the first line and the second line, okay? So I will let you to do this, and let us discuss the answer in another 5 minutes. I'll give you some time, okay? Now, let us discuss the answers, okay? I'm very sure you can complete this task easily. Okay, these are the answers. Okay, let's read it together. Then we can listen to the rhyming sounds of the story. Alright. The fridge door was open with food on the ground. A tiny blue penguin was looking around. He looked through the food and he tossed it aside. He opened each can and shook out the inside. "Excuse me," I said, but he seemed not to care. I shut the fridge door and he shot me a glare. Care and glare, inside and aside, around and round. Next. "Jelly," he said as he held up some bread with smooth peanut butter. He must just have bread. "Jelly," I answered. "I think we ran out." The little blue penguin now wore a blue pout. Okay. Can you see the rhyming words there in the two lines? Yes, right. So this is where the story becomes special than any other story, because it has some rhymes and also it uses simple sentences for you, so it is easier to understand. Alright. Okay, now let us continue the story. This is the next line for the story just now. Okay, I want you to read this story, and then I want you to find. There are 3 words that have the same rhyme, the same ending rhyme, the same phoneme sound. Okay, I will give you some time to read, and then after this I will ask you what are the 3 words. Okay, so please have a read of this story. Okay, kids, so do you manage to find the answer? What are the 3 words that have the same sound in this story? So these are the answers. We have the word side, night, and also right. See? They have the same sounds, right? So these are also some rhymes that we have in this story. Actually, there are another 3 words that have the same sound, but it is in this whole story. If you have time, I want you to find out what are the other 3 words that have the same sound. Okay? So I will ask you later after this. Okay, kids, so we are already reaching our last content for the story. So we are going to look at the form of the story. Okay, is it in past tense or is it in present tense? Let's have a look at the words used in the story. Is it in past tense form or in present tense form? Okay, what is the difference between past tense form and also present tense form? Okay, usually the present tense form is the base word, and also the past tense form okay, where we somehow add D or maybe ED, or maybe it will change to an irregular word, such as we have here flu, okay, flu, and then what is the base word? So there are some words that are in past tense form in the story. Okay, I have already bold them, and also I have underlined them, and also I colored them in red so that it is easier for you to see. Okay, I want you to find what are the present tense form for the word. Okay, can you do that? I'll give you some time to complete this task, and later we will discuss the answer together. Okay, have a try. Alright, now let us have a look at the answers. Okay, we have the word in the past tense form and also the word in the present tense form there. We have clean, so the word is clean without ed. We have look, and also the same pattern, the present tense form is look. What about the word flew? The present tense form is actually fly. Okay, fly, we turn it to flew in past tense. So these are the answers, and you can check whether you got it right or not. Okay, I'll let you to have a look at this and try to check your answers. If you get it all right, then it's good for you. I'm so happy to get to know that you get all the answers right. So remember, in a story, when we use past tense form, means that the story had already happened in the past. And when we are talking about this time, this exact moment, we use present tense. So yeah, I think that's the end of our lesson today. So from the storytelling session, we have looked at some vocabularies, and also at the rhyming sounds, and also at some past tense form of the words, and also the present tense form, right? So as an extension task, okay, I would like you to create a poster, your own poster, on your interpretation of the story. Like when you have already listened to the story just now, okay, what do you expect? What is your imagination about the story? Okay, so I want you to portray your imagination in a poster, whether you can draw it or you can create it digitally. Okay, just create one, and then later we will share maybe in the classroom, or we can have it uploaded in any of the platforms we have. Okay, so I hope all of you enjoy our lesson today, and also our storytelling today. Even though it is a simple story, but we have learned a lot, right? We have learned about the words, we have learned about rhyming sounds, and also the past tense form. And yeah, the most important thing is that we enjoy the lesson, right? So I guess that's all from me. Thank you for joining my class today, and hope to see you soon. Bye. Thank you.